What's up guys, today I'm going to be going over how to get all the skulls in the Halo Infinite campaign. Now, half of them are in the open world and half are in missions. So if you're like me and you completed the campaign, have fun, you gotta go back and pseudo speedrun it so you can get all the skulls again. But this video is going to be showing you all the skulls in the order that you can get them, and just watch, enjoy, and good luck getting your skulls guys. So starting off on the warship, you're going to come to this room right about here, and you're going to have to clear out all the enemies. Once you do, there's going to be some crates moving up on the side, and you're going to follow that crate up where I showed the skull at, and you're going to hop down, and you're going to pop and grab the skull. And that's your first skull that you'll get in the campaign, which is the boom skull. Next, we're going to be getting the Cowbell skull on the mission foundation. You're going to want to head to about the part where you see the ghostly children images walking around, and that's when you're going to know you're close. So continue on a little bit and clear out the next wave of enemies. And in this room, you're going to want to grapple up this pillar that I'm showing right now. And once you grapple that, this is the easier jump to do of the two. You're going to have to grapple to another ledge where the skull is being held. And that one is a little bit of a pain to grapple to, so it may take you a few attempts to get the grapple right. But up there is your next skull. So now we get to start the open world part of the skull collection, and our first one we're going to collect is the catch skull. And the catch skull is just north of the terminus outpost where you start the open world at, and there's going to be a couple of hunters guarding it, but you can easily just grab the skull and run out of the hunters if you are not on legendary. If you are on legendary, you're going to have to definitely kill these guys first, probably even heroic, but on normal and lower you can just run past them. Now you can do this skull before or after you complete the tower mission, but you're going to want to climb to the top of the tower, and on top of the tower you'll find your next skull, the I wanna be your daddy skull. Now we move on to getting the fog skull, and the fog skull is going to be near the foundation mission on your map, and it's going to be up in a little cliffside. So if you have a wasp, it'll make it a lot easier to get to this location, but you can still grapple to it. And it also happens to be nearby a little Cortana plushie, which I thought was pretty neat. Next we will be grabbing the Thunderstorm skull, which will be near an AA battery, and you can also find it near one of the beacons that you'll find on the map later into the campaign. And it's just going to be sitting on this lone forerunner tower thing, structure, not even a structure, but it's just one little of the hexagonal towers, and you'll find it on top of there. The next skull I'm going to be showing you is the blind skull. The blind skull you're going to find in the southern part of the map, and it's going to be right here in between these two little hills where the canyon is starting to form. And there's going to be a little section where there's a little cave, and that's where you're going to find the skull. It isn't too hard to get here, but if you have a flying vehicle, like most of the open world skulls, a flying vehicle is going to make your life a lot easier, but you can grapple to this. So the next skull we're going to grab is the black eye skull, and it's going to be found in a waterfall in a cave, and you're going to have gotten to the other part of the map after you do the AA battery so you can access this, and it's going to be near an outpost that I show on the map. And once you climb up into the cave, you just crouch down, and it shows a scary scene. I really wonder what happened to the brutes that were in this cave, and you can pick up the skull. Now we grab the last of the open world skulls, and that's Famine. And Famine you're going to find on a little island near the corner of the map, and the only way to get to this island is to be able to fly. You are going to need a flying vehicle. I tried multiple times to get over without a flying vehicle, and I just don't think it's possible to do. So make your life easy, go grab a Banshee, or not a Hornet, a Wasp, and you'll be able to fly over there pretty easy and grab the skull off the general's dead body. Now the next skull we're going to get is the Mythic skull, and it is going to be found on the mission Control Spire, You're going to go about 3/4 of the way through the mission to where you find this room where pillars are getting etched into, and you're going to want to climb onto this little walkway here, grapple onto the top of the pillar, and then look up, and there's a little lip in the roof that you can grapple onto. Grapple there, and then look around and you'll find a Forerunner door. Grapple to the Forerunner door, walk through, and you find your next skull. Once we get to the mission repository, you're going to come to this room with a bridge to the center, and there's going to be 2 rooms on the corners of it. You're going to want to go to this room and grab this power seed. Now, you're going to have to take some time and be a little careful, because if you drop the power seed, you're going to have to go back to that room. But throw it across to the center like I did, or you can throw it to the other platform where you came in, and then throw it to the other room across from there, on the opposite side of where you got the power seed. Drop the power seed into its spot. And then continue through the mission like normal until you get to this point here. Now, normally once you get to this room, the glass door that's right up here that's open is shut if you don't get the power seed. So now that it's open, there's going to be 4 elites in here that you have to kill that are invisible, and after you kill them, you're free to grab the skull, which I almost forgot to mention is the Grunt Birthday Party skull. And now lastly, we're going to grab the Bandana skull on the last mission. So what you're going to have to do is once you get to this room here, you cannot kill these sentinels. That is very important. If you do, you're going to either have to die or restart the mission and start all over. And then once you pass through them and you continue through the mission on like normal, and you get to this part where there's light bridges, across there's a room that's normally not open, but if you didn't kill the sentinels, it will be open and it'll allow you to grab the last skull. And now you're done. You're finished with all the skulls in the campaign and in the open world. And now you get to just chill, relax, maybe even do your lasso run if that's what you want to do with yourself and torture yourself. Now, if there was one thing that I had to change about this experience, it being able to replay the missions, so I didn't have to go back and speedrun the damn campaign in about 3 hours so I could do this video. I really hope you guys appreciate the effort it went through to go back through and do all that, because I was dumb and missed it the first time I was exploring. Some of these are really out of the way. So if you liked the video and you thought this was helpful, drop a sub because I want to do more content like this for Halo Infinite. Leave a like if you also found it helpful, or just leave a dislike if you think you've already seen it before or knew these. Drop a comment telling me what you'd like to see next, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Stay safe. Peace.